Viveka Chudamani by Shankaracharya. In the 416th verse, he says, Prarabdha Sutra Gratitam Shariram Prayatu Vatishtatu Gori Vasrak Na Tat Punaha Pashyati Tattvaveta Ananda Atmani Brahmani Lina Vrittihi. So a person who is, do you understand English? A person who is, if you don't understand anything, please tell me. A person who is, who has known God. Do you know what is knowing God? I see you. I know you. I see this person. I know this person. I see all of you. I can know all of you. Right? Are you seeing me? So you know me. If you ask questions about me, you will know more about me. Similarly, you can also see God face to face. Okay? Have you heard about Swami Vivekananda? Who was he?
He was
He was a person. He was a person who represented Hinduism outside India, represented India outside India. So this person, when he was young, when he was a teenager, he went to Sri Ramakrishna, the person's statue you have seen in Belur Math. He went there to him and asked, "Can I see God? Have you seen God?" Then Sri Ramakrishna said, "Yes, I have seen God." And he asked, "Can I see?" Said, "Yes, you can see him also." So we use mobile phone. Your father has a mobile phone. Your mother also has a mobile phone. So we all use mobile phone. So we see mobile phone, we touch it, we use it, we speak through it. Then we go on the internet, we see so many models of the mobile phone. Then we purchase new mobile phone. Is it not? When did your mother purchase the latest mobile phone? Recently. 1 month back. 1 month ago. Huh? Does she have a smartphone? How big is it? How big is that? This big. And always she is on that. Huh? No. Okay, very good. So this mobile phone we use. Like that, this book is there, we use. This table we use. But have you seen God like that? Has anybody here seen God like that? Just like we use mobile phone, we use this book, we use this room, we see. I can see you, you can see me, we can all see each other. Has anyone seen God like that? No. But Sri Ramakrishna said that it is possible to see God. So what happens when a person sees God? When a person has realized God, and when a person is always immersed in the thought of God. Have you seen any person such a person? Who is always thinking of God. Have you seen such a person? What do you see people thinking of? You see so many people, na? What do they think of? What do they talk of? Like in your school, what do people talk of? Your classmates, what do they talk of? About cartoon shows? About some new games? No. Don't even talk about games, okay. Cartoon shows. About books?
books.
Comics? Comics?
Books. There are we have library books.
No, but do you talk of books? Do you talk about books?
Yes. Yes.
Or comics? And do you talk about movies? No. So you talk about other people also. Oh, that boy is like this boy is like this. You don't talk about that kind of thing. Or you talk about your teachers. This teacher is good, this teacher is bad. And that see, you talk about that. So all these things. But have you seen anyone talking about God all the time? Anyone has seen anybody talking about God all the time? আপনারা কেউ এরকম কাউকে দেখেননি? হ্যাঁ? না না, মহারাজদের দেখি মানে ওটা একটা জেনারিক টাইম। আপনি তো গিয়ে আপনাকে দেখে তো আর ওরা জগতের কথা বলবে না। আমি বলছি সব সময় 24 ঘন্টা। So a person who has realized God will always be like that. Leena vritti. Vritti means thought. What does vritti mean? Thought. You think, right? So thought is called vritti. that person's vritti or thought is always established in God. Brahmani Neela Vritti, Leena Vritti. Why? Because of Ananda. Because that person gets joy by talking about God, by thinking about God, by thinking about God. So that person is like a cow. Have you seen a cow?
How
You see, cows, many people worship cow. Have you seen that? Go puja. They worship cow. They put a garland on the cow. Okay, and then they feed something to the cow. Say Go Mata. Go Mata. Cow is like mother. So the cow is worshipped and a garland is put on the cow. Now the cow does not know that this is a garland. So the cow moves about here and there. And then the garland will be there. It will slowly all that will fall. All the flowers in the garland will fall. But the cow is not bothered. Understood? But if anything happens to your dress, you would be bothered, right? Would you not be bothered? You would be bothered. But the cow is not bothered. The cow is moving around without any botheration. It does not bother whether the garland is there, whether the flowers are there. It simply doesn't bother. And it moves around. So, prarabdha sutra gratitam shariram. So like that, whatever comes to one comes because of whatever you have done in the past. Today you have come to Mayavati because something you have done in the past which has made you come to Mayavati. This place is called Mayavati. So you have come here because you have done something in the past. So if you do something good, you will get something good. If you do something bad, you will get something bad. So what does that mean? Whatever you want your future to be, that is in whose hands? In your hands.
Your karma.
Your hands. If you do good things today, your future will be good. If you do bad things today, your future will be bad. So it is in your hand. Whatever you are facing now is because of what you did in the past. Past means either in this birth or in the previous birth. Okay? That is the idea. So that is called prarabdha karma. But what is it called? Prarabdha means whatever you are facing because of what you have done in the past. Suppose you don't do your homework. Will your teacher praise you? Or scold you? Because you didn't do the homework. So, why did you get the scolding? Because you didn't do the homework. It is very simple. 2 plus 2 is equal to how much?
4.
Can it be 5? Can it be 3? It can never be. It will always be 4. Similarly, whatever you do, that action will always bring a result. Okay, so you have to do good actions. You have to do always good actions so that results will always be good. So similarly, a person who has, but what do? We always think, oh, my future should be bright. Your parents will always say, you should have a bright future. So in bright future, what do you mean by bright future? Bright future maneta ki? What do you mean by bright future?
Good future.
What does that mean? What's your age?
40 plus.
40 plus.
14.
14 plus. So what is good future? What do you mean by good future? You should have money. That's what people mean. You should have good vehicle. You should have good spouse. You should have a good house, etc. That is good future, right? Does a monkey think of good future? Doesn't. Does a donkey think of good future? It doesn't. That's why we are human beings. We think about things which you are not supposed to think about. We think that we are great people. See, everyone thinks they are a great person. Everyone thinks oneself to be great. So anyway, great future means what? When you will grow up, what will you become? No, see, have you seen a cat? When it grows up, what does it become?
Becomes big.
Bigger cat. Have you seen a dog?
Yes.
When it grows up, what does it become?
It becomes big.
Bigger dog. So you are a human being. When you grow up, you will become a bigger human being. That's what you will become. Okay, so don't take tension and don't fuss about what you will become. Though your parents will say, hey, you have to become this, yeah, you have to become this. But chill. You know what is chill, no? Chill, chill. You don't know what is chill? Cool. Be cool. So, Prarabdha Sutra Gratitam. So, the cow is like that. It is cool. It does not bother. Suppose you just see your mind is like that. Anybody comes and praises you, you are not bothered. Anybody comes and scolds you, you are not bothered. Would it not be good? If you are in heat, your body is not bothered. If you are in cold also, you don't need extra warm clothing. Would it not be good? It would be like what? A superhero. Is it not? So, like some Spider-Man, Batman and all. You don't need all this Eskimo kind of dress you are wearing. You can be like Spider-Man. But we don't have that kind of training. So, but we can have such training. That's what here he is saying. Shankaracharya is saying that Prayatu va tishtatu goriva srak. Srak means garland. Go means cow. Just like in cow, if you put a garland on a cow, the cow is not bothered. For you it is a garland. For cow, grass is what cow is concerned with, right? Cow is not bothered with garland. So cow will move here and there and the garland will fall, flowers will fall. Just like that, a person who is always immersed in God, who is always thinking about God, that person does not bother about what happens to his body. Okay, he may get food, he may not get food, he may be scolded, he may be praised, but that person does not bother. Why? Because that person, have you heard the story of Prahlada? Have you heard the story of Harry Potter? You have not heard. So neither Prahlada nor Harry Potter. Then what did your mother teach you? You should ask, mother, why didn't you teach? Ask, why didn't you teach me the story of Prahlada? Ask. Huh? Does she know story of Prahlada? What is the story of Prahlada? কি নাম ছিল বাবার? So Prahlada was a young boy, a bit older than you when this story took place, and his father's name was Hiranyakashipu. What was his name? Hiranyakashipu. He was an Asura. Asura. Just like Ramana, he was an Asura, and he used to say that nobody should take the name of Narayana. Narayana is Lord Vishnu. So nobody should tell the name. Everyone should tell the name of Hiranyakashipu. So he said, everyone say, please repeat Hiranyakashipaya Namaha. So in schools, he was a king. So in schools everywhere, teachers were teaching Hiranyakashipaya Namaha. Have you heard about Hitler? No, you have not. You are too young. So, but anyway, so there are villains. So villains, the Hiranyakashipu is our villain. And then Prahlada is our hero, but a kid hero. And then he said, no, I will tell the name of Lord. And what is that? Narayana. So he said, Narayanaya Namah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. That is what he said. So all children started telling this name, and Hiranyakashipu got upset. But it was his own child, his own son. But still, Hiranyakashipu made his son to be thrown from the mountain top. And Hiranyakashipu fell, but nothing happened to him. Because he was telling the name of Lord. Then they put him in the ocean, but nothing happened to him. Then they put him in fire, but nothing happened to him. Then they took elephants and made elephants to crush him, but then also nothing happened to him. So because he got the power from God. So this is what? Prahlada. So like that, a person who is not bothered. Prahlada was just bothered about telling the name of God. He was not bothered about anything. Whether he was put in fire or in water or thrown from the top of mountains, he was not bothered at all. So similarly, a person who is always thinking of God need not bother. You bother, right? What will happen? Homework. You don't need, if you always think of God, you don't need to bother. But you have to do all those things. That doesn't mean that you should not do your homework. But you don't need to take tension. Did you get that? Did you understand that? So that is what here it is told. Prayatu vatishthatu gorivasrak. Whether the garland remains or goes, nobody is bothered. Na tat puna pashyati tattvaveta. So a person who is tattvaveta, that means one who has known the truth, that means one who has known God, that person is never bothered about any other things, whether this body remains or whether this body goes. अखंड आनंदम आत्मानं विज्ञाय स्वस्वरूपतः किमिच्छन कस्य वा हेतोः देहं पुष्णाति तत्वविद. Once you have known God or once you have realized Atman, then God is controlling everything, God is taking care of everything. Then for whom will you cherish the body? Kasyava hetoho deham pushnati. You see, if you know that you have a bank account, you know what is a bank account? Bank account ki thake. What is there in money? So if you know you have a bank account, it has got crores of rupees. So then what is the use of studying? Is it not? Huh? Is it not? You don't need to study, just to know things, that's all. But otherwise you have money, you can easily enjoy this wealth. Similarly, if you know that there is a person who will take care of everything, who is that person? That person is God. So then why would you take care of your body? That is the idea. Not many people are convinced. Not convinced. Here some people are not convinced. Are you convinced? Not convinced. Why? Suppose you know that a person will take care of you, then why should you take care of your body? Which standard are you in? 9. You can follow the language, right? So why would you take care of the body if God will take care of the body? That is the question here. Kasyava hetoho deham pushnati. Kimichan. For what desire and for what purpose will a person who has realized God take care of the body? Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat.